Are you curious what new items have landed in the marketplace, especially scenery and new airports? Then this is the good video for you. Let's get the intro rolling and then let's jump into the details. Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're going to look at the latest additions to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020. In this case, we're going to look at the scenery enhancements as well as new airports in the marketplace. If we scroll to the top, we can see that in this case, this week we've got 14 new items. And we start with the first one, which is from Four Simmers. It's the Northwest Arkansas National Airport, Kilo X-Ray November Alpha. So it's an aircraft which is the primary gateway to the vibrant region of Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bentonville, and has been recreated with unparalleled fidelity for Microsoft Flight Simulator, capturing every detail of this strategic regional airport. In total, the aircraft is really growing because it's handling over 45,000 annual operations, including commercial, military, and general aviation flights. There's two runways, each over 2,680 meters long, equipped with ILS approach systems, and that's I would say makes it really nice because it makes it also a modern and I would say efficient infrastructure, which can be used for a lot of pilots. So if we're looking specifically for Flight Simulator, right, it comes with the modern terminals, also with control towers and hangars, but also they're looking at high realistic PBR textures, recreate materials and reflections, which gives you a nice view. Now, below there are some smaller pictures, right, where you can also already see some nice pictures. But if we go even further down, we can see some even bigger pictures. So this is the airport, and you can see that all, even the aprons, but also the other parts of the airport did receive a huge update, which make it really pleasant to fly on. You can see that you can use multiple aircrafts to use this airport, right? You can use the larger aircrafts, but also the little smaller ones. Even if you're flying there in the evening hours, it looks pretty cool, as you can see. And also this looks pretty nice. Unfortunately, there are no pictures inside of the terminal and the tower, so I do assume that you can't watch into those areas. And that's, I would say, also kind of a little bit confirmed by the picture below. There, it looks like there is some interior, but not too much, to be honest. It's still an interesting one. Then the next one is from Iron Sim. It's the Abu Dhabi High Rise. It's a landmark pack for Flight Simulator 2020, and will add a lot of landmarks to Flight Simulator 2020. Especially if you're taking off from Abu Dhabi Airport, right? You can see these stunning skyscrapers that enhance your flight experience. So it has been built, of course, based on a real world design. Full PBRs are used, as well as realistic reflections on the glass materials. So what are the buildings which are included? The Etihad Towers, Capital Gate Tower, UAE Presidential Palace, the World Trade Center Abu Dhabi, and the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority. And here you can see some screenshots which shows the buildings which are added as part of this package created by Iron Sim. So that's where you can really see the difference between, say, the default buildings and I would say the handcrafted buildings. And you must admit that those handcrafted buildings are really adding value to the realism of Flight Simulator 2020. Here you can see the reflection, for example. This looks really so cool. So if you love flying in that region, then consider buying this package because it adds some more interesting things to Flight Simulator 2020. Then we've got the Aerofire Global, which is created by Salvo Corporations. This one's a little bit special. I was not sure in which category I needed to put it, but this is an ultimate add-on that brings the intensity of aerial firefighting to life. It's using the NASA satellite data with cutting-edge mod, allows you to spawn lives in fires in-game anywhere around the world. So that's cool, right? So you can interact with those fires. There's an in-game control panel which shows you the live fire map, the drop control settings, which allow you to customize the drop strategy for the water, of course. The fire management is there and the random fire spawning. So if you already want to try this and don't want to wait for Flight Simulator 2020, because if you saw the videos, there will be this stuff will be default in Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024, sorry. Then you can decide to buy this one. And here you can see some examples of it. Right, so here you can drop the zone. I'm also unsure if this aircraft is included. It's not very clear. I do think that it will not be, but maybe they did some tricks. But it looks like it's only, I would say, kind of a special livery, which adds some more realism to Flight Simulator 2020. Then the next one is from Burning Blue Design. It's the Foul Mare Airfield Echo Golf Mike Alpha. This is the ultimate pilot training. Already sounds exciting, right? So it's sitting on the flatlands just south of Cambridge. Falmer Airfield has existed in one form or another since early 1918s, right? So multiple, let's say, yeah, what you should say, multiple, yeah, multiple things have happened there. That's probably the best wording right there. Because you can see the RAF squadron, you can see the Battle of Britain, you can see day bombing, you can see memorials are there. You can see that the Second World War, the US AAF left and Falmer was turned over to the RAF. So it looks like it's a more military airport, but still a lot of nice things are there. So there are over 50 custom 3D objects in this package. It has been updated to the June 2024 layout, full custom night lighting, animated hangar doors which are opening and closing, as well as the main gate. It will also close. Completely custom windsocks, animated spectators which will leave at night, and then 4 individual memorials dedicated to the squadrons which were located at Fulmer. Realistic static aircrafts, right, can be seen. The North America T6G Harvard, the Cessna 152, but there's also real life surrounding scenery which has been added as visual reference points, such as the Black Peak Solar Farm and the Summer House Farm caravans. Everything is high resolution. Unfortunately, not too many pictures besides the one on the top, but here you can see some of them. So hopefully they will update it. Here you can see the hangar, including some aircraft standing there. Also the Cessna. So pretty nice. Then the next one is from Iron Sim. It's England Historical Landmarks. And if you see that name, you already know what it will include. It will include the historical landmarks to the UK. So it's across the UK, England, storage landscape, blending photorealistic textures, which will add a lot of things to Flight Simulator 2020. And if you look at the list, right, you can see that there are some castles, some stadiums, some halls, some houses, some towers, some minsters. So cool things, right? So if we scroll to the pictures, you can enjoy the object yourself. So this is the stadium, of course. This is the tower. So a lot of nice things. So historical landmarks added to England, uh, created by Iron Sim, including some nice palaces, but also some stadia, multiple ones as you can see. So pretty cool. Then the next one is the Warsaw Chopin Airport Echo Papa Whiskey Alpha by Dr. Zawilski Design, known for its, let's say, great quality designs. It's in Poland and it's the largest and busiest airport. It's covering 834 hectares and handling nearly 30% of the country's air passenger traffic. So that's a lot. 300 scheduled daily flights and increased charter operations, handling up to 34 operations per hour, which is a lot. So originally the airport was called the Warsaw OKC Airport, but now it has been renamed to Frederick Chopin in 2001. Uh, what has been included? Top quality, of course. Well, that's what we expected from Dr. Zwirsky, right? Performance friendly, also rubber stamp, fully compatible with GSX Pro, so you can use it using the Cartina files or Oliconfigs, and it's compatible with the Warsaw landmarks. So this is how it looks like, right? So here you can see already that it's high quality because it contains, I would say, almost every detail which you'd like to have in Flight Simulator 2020. including aircraft standing in hangars right for maintenance. So pretty cool. Traffic outside of the terminal building, but also the signs at the terminal buildings. You can really see the airliners which are there. The interior of the terminal building. This one is so impressive. I would say this is definitely, I would say, a must buy if you love flying in Poland. So pretty cool. Warsaw Chopin Airport. Then scrolling down the list, we will find the Orlando North Air Park. Foxtrot Alpha A3 by DC Scenery Design. It's created in combination with PH Studios. The Orlando North Park is situated in Orange County, Florida, and is for private use location inconvenient to a vast array of destinations throughout the central Florida area. Runway 09 and 27. And these are the pictures because there's not much more which I can tell you about. So you can see some static aircrafts. You can see some refuel stations over there which you can use. So also a nice airport, a smaller one. Also farming machines pretty close to the airport. Also pretty challenging. And some water also. So pretty nice airport uh, in Orlando. Then Savo Corporation, they added the birds to South America, Brazil. So if you love having birds in Flight Simulator, then you can decide to buy this package. I'm gonna go quickly to the images. So you can add pigeons to the airport, but also if you're flying, say close to the Holy Christ, right, you can find it. So multiple birds around you if you're flying in Flight Simulator 2020, but now it's also available in South America, Brazil. So nice. Then Dream Flight, they released the Jackson Hole Airport, Kilo Juliet Alpha Charlie. It's an airport located within the stunning Grand Teton National Park. So a lot of nice sceneries around that. It's a popular destination for celebrities and affluent travelers. So what did they do? They developed the airport with real airport data, which makes the rendition correct. High quality textures through the airport paired with highly detailed models. Fully detailed interior at every corner. That's also really cool. You don't see it every time. Custom ground pulleys, 2024 layout, realistic night lighting. New FBO construction in progress, right? As of July 2024. Will be updated once the real hangar is finished. So you buy this airport, but you will also get some future updates as well as the, I would say, building progress or the construction progress continuing. Also, the eight sea tower interior, static aircrafts, handcrafted PBR textures, and this is how it looks like. Even with snow, you can see that there are cars standing out there. A lot of parking spots, but also you can see that the aprons really have been touched, right? Because it adds some more detail. Also, the cars which you can see on this picture are really nice. Also, the signs here for the say hotel, as it looks like, some ground vehicles. So this one also looks really promising. So Jackson Hole Airport. And scrolling down the list, the next one is from Dream Scenery. They updated the night lightning on LaGuardia Airport, Kilo Lima Golf Alpha. And if you update the night lightning, it will look like this. So it makes it more realistic compared to the default add-on. I'm really wondering how this will look like in Flight Simulator 2024 because they mentioned that they will do a lot of on the lightning piece. So that's cool. Then in New York, Dream Scenery has added a lot of real trees. So they added, uh, they removed the out-gen trees and vegetation, and they keep only the photogrammetry trees for more realistic look and improved performance. And hopefully they include some pictures from before and after, which will show the difference. But this looks okay, right? It's hard to say. I would say without seeing the, I would say the I'll say before and after, but it still looks cool, right? So if you love trees or if you love more realistic trees, then this could be a package which you could consider to buy. Then the next one is the St. Petersburg Pulkovo Airport, Uniform Lima Lima, India. It's in Russia. It's the second largest airport after Moscow. It's really popular. What does it have? scenery perspective. Top quality model, highly detailed, animated custom GSE airport vehicles, cars and buses, also customized jetways, and the accurate terrain and runway profiles, as well as the custom aerial image covering the airport boundary and surroundings. Also, night lighting has been enhanced, as well as there's a heliport, the HeliDrive heliport with custom helipads. That's cool. The custom helipad at the Gazprom Arena Stadium, and also custom animations of yachts and boats at the coastline. So this is how it looks like, right? So this one looks, say, first point I would say really impressive, right? A lot of details. Also, signs are there. Buses have been added to the say passenger side. Traffic towers, including all kind of material weighing there to be used. So this one also looks pretty cool. The harbor itself. Then here's the Gazprom Arena. The interior of the terminal buildings. So also pretty nice. St. Petersburg Pukova Airport. Then we're at the bottom of the list. Only two to go. There is the Koh Samui Airport, Victor Tango Sierra Mike. It's in Thailand. It's if you want to experience the breathtaking Koh Samui International Airport with skyprint scenery designs, unique add-on, as they say, is located in the island's Boput sub-district and is privately owned and operated by Bangkok Airways. Also interesting to know. So what has been added? A very realistic and detailed representation of the airport, accurate ground layout, custom modeled buildings and 3D objects, realistic night lighting, correct taxiing of AI traffic, also really important, and a modeled landscape, land side of the airport. Point of interest, the Koahua Chukboguada, not sure if I pronounced correctly, and the animated Sumai Airport tram. So this is how it looks like. Also, this is, I would say, fully customized, right? Because you don't see them at every airport. This is the interior, right? One of the gates. So also this one looks, I would say, it's a beauty, right? Pretty nice. The Koh Samui Airport. Then the last one is the Cebu Airport, Whiskey Bravo Golf Sierra. Where is the airport located? The airport is located in Sarawak, Malaysia. It's developed by the Secret Studio. It's serving the town of Cebu. It's the third busiest airport in the state in terms of passenger traffic. Again, high quality custom buildings. There's also in-house developed visual dock guiding system, the VDGS. Custom animated jetways, custom correctly aligned ILS, extensive terraforming of the airfield, and high detailed and accurate passenger terminal, as well as the custom AI driven ground vehicles. So these are some screenshots. And again, this one also looks pretty cool. So a lot of high quality add-ons from the, I would say, airport side are added to Flight Simulator 2020. But we're coming closer and closer to Flight Simulator 2024, right? But this is still pretty interesting to see that someone spent a lot of time on developing this. And maybe it's not someone, but likely there's a whole developer team behind it. But still pretty cool. The Cebu Airport, which has been added to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020. And with that, we're at the end of the list where we went through all the items of the marketplace, focusing on, I would say, scenery enhancements. I would say the Aero Fire Global is a little bit special, but I decided to add it here. So 14 new items. So choose wisely, I would say, but I would say I would have some preparation, but I'm not going to share it. If you want to share it, then feel free to do that in the comment box below. So thanks for watching this one. Again, hope you liked it. If you're now looking for more new aircraft, for example, or more liveries, then have a look at the description of this video because there's a link to a video which is focusing on that. So if you are interested more in training missions or missions, then also have a look at the description because there's another link to the training missions which are added to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 this week. Again, thanks for watching. For a time, I know. And I wish you happy flying and hope to see you back next time.